Now, today I want to talk about something that happened the other day. As I was talking to a client of mine, and I could actually feel viscerally through the video conference, they were getting tense. And I stopped and I asked them, "Are you breathing?" And all of a sudden you saw something clear up on them. You saw visually them actually lose about 5 to 10 pounds of weight. They took a deep breath and they just exhaled and they just relaxed their bodies. And what I was talking to them about was a trigger that had happened at their work. See, they're a high-level business owner. They run a 7-figure business and they were being stressed out about some of their employees and situations that were going on in their enterprise. Now, when I was talking to them about it, I could just see them getting more and more tense, but I also noticed that they were holding their breath. This is extremely common. It's extremely common for us to do it throughout the day. And what you'll notice is actually just by simply breathing or exhaling in this sense, you actually reduce the stress instantly. It's an easy and quick fix. And besides, losing 5 to 10 pounds in your appearance isn't a bad thing for most of us. So what he did is I had him just take him through this exercise. Take a second. Breathe. Are you breathing? Check in with yourself and then exhale. Now, so the reason I bring this up is I see this throughout my day as well. Oftentimes running several businesses, coaching clients, raising a son, a family, I'm oftentimes in stressful situations. Even knowing what I know, I find myself getting tense. I get very tense and next thing I know, I'm like, oh, I'm stressed out. And then I go, oh, I was holding my breath. I was taking shallow breaths. You see what happens as part of our stress response is when we get stressed, our body doesn't perceive outside stressors, so things that could kill us, like a bear, for example, versus internal stressors, so those things in our environment that we create or take on ourselves. And when we do that, we hold our breath. We hold our breath in that fight or flight response, and that actually creates more stress. It actually even creates inner abdominal pressure at times. And that inner abdominal pressure raises our blood pressure. And in raising our blood pressure, a lot of physiological responses happen, which releases chemicals, which also affect our mood and our minds. So just by simply taking deep breaths, conscious breathing throughout the day, you'll find that your days become more and more stressless. Now, that's not really a word, but less stressful is what I'm trying to say. Something you can do is set an alarm. Go to your cellular device, whether it be an iPhone or an Android, and set alarms throughout the day. Maybe it's 6 or 7 alarms throughout your workday. Or if you're staying at home, maybe it's 6 or 7 alarms spread out throughout the day. Whatever it is for you. Have something relaxing. Someone told me today, listen to 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. That'll chill you out every time. So maybe that's the song you put on for your alarm. It's completely up to you. But the idea is when you hear that alarm, I want you to check into yourself. Check inside yourself and ask yourself, am I breathing fully? Am I taking full diaphragmatic breaths? Am I relaxing? And then if you're not, do it. And if you are, celebrate it. Either way, don't beat yourself up, but take that time to actually breathe. And I'm going to ask you to, as authors of your own story, take it a step further. This is your own story, so I want you to check in with yourself when you're feeling tense, when you're feeling stressful, and you're feeling anxiety. What I want you to do is take a second and go, am I breathing? And then take 4 to 5 deep breaths in through the nose, relaxed out through the mouth. And I want you to notice if your stress levels diminish, if your anxiety diminishes. And then I want you to journal about it. Take out your journal and write out what happens. What's going on with your body, your mind, your spirit, your business? What's going on in these situations with your relationships? I'd love for you to see the power of just breathing. This is a very simple tip, but like most simple tips, it's also very easy not to do. It's easy to forget. Putting this into practice is just like anything else. You have to do it more and more often. Like learning a language. If you stop putting it into practice, you simply forget. That's it for me today. As always, go to authorofyourownstory.com where you can get more tips, tricks, and insights. And go to the Author of Your Own Story community and share your insights. Our community is growing every day, and I'm so happy to see you in there. I'd love for you to participate and be more involved. That's it for me. Have a great day, and remember, be the author of your own story.
I have a question for you. What if you could transform your life for the better in just 90 days? Would you do it? Our 90-Day Game is an online program and community created for people like you who are ready to make a shift and take those dreams and goals they've been talking about for years and turn them into a reality within 90 days. Go to authorofyourownstory.com/90-day-game and turn your goals into reality. And don't forget to be the author of your own story.